Welcome to our show!
Hey there, welcome to another video from me. This is Evelina Party's channel and I'm so grateful for your support and the love. Keep on subscribing, keep on sharing, keep on liking and commenting on my videos. Today's vlog is about my child's birth. In this video, this was one of my last videos before delivery, and I was very much excited and grateful to God for how far He has brought me. If it had not been for the Lord, tell me, where would I be? I am so much grateful. I am entirely grateful and thankful to God for how far He has brought me. A little backstory. At this point, I was unable to walk properly. Like, I walk patting my legs. That should tell you my baby's head was really down, and I went in for a scan to be sure everything was fine before making a decision. I decided to go on leave, so I took some few days of sick leave to see if I'll go into labor, and God being so good, I did went into labor during that period. I had an appointment with my gynecologist on a particular day, which was Tuesday. Then Wednesday I went into labor. I didn't know, I had no idea. So I met my gynae and he examined me. On that day I was not having any signs of labor, nothing. I was very fine, up and about, until the dawn of this day. I woke up 2 a.m. thinking it's a Braxton Hicks contraction after peeing, and I realized this one is quite painful. Braxton Hicks contractions are not painful, they are uncomfortable but not painful as labor pain. So this thing was painful. I was unable to sleep. Braxton Hicks doesn't interrupt sleep, but with this one I couldn't sleep at all. So when I lie down, I'm in pain. When I stand, I'm in pain. When I sit, I'm in pain. And I was like, what is happening to me? So I quickly woke my husband and told him, Papi, I'm in labor. He was even shocked because I was a normal human being a few hours ago before coming to bed. We had to time the contractions, and then we realized it was indeed labor contractions. These contractions were continuous and painful. I only had to adapt a posture that could help me bear the pain. And around 5 a.m., Harvey called in for a midwife to do a vaginal exam, and after the assessment, as at 5 a.m., I was 1 cm. So then I realized I was in labor. At that point, I burst into tears. I was in tears because I was like, this is so painful, and truly I'm in labor and I'm not 1 cm. When can I do this? I was just crying, and the midwife had to console me, and she gave me some tricks to ease the pain. So I was advised to have a warm bath, and I did that, and I think and to do exercise as well. So I had a warm bath, and I think after that I had a little relief. Not that it took the pain away, but like there was a little relief. And then I decided to do the exercise right away because I couldn't eat. So I had 1 hour straight exercise. The exercise involved me climbing the stairs and descending. So that was what I was doing for 1 hour straight. I didn't stop. I only stopped in between my contractions, and it wasn't easy, but I had to do it. After the exercise, I came in and I had nothing else to do, only to walk around or sleep, which I couldn't sleep, or I can't sleep. So Happy was like, okay, I think after the exercise, as you are exhausted, and we are still in waiting for the progress of the labor, why don't I vlog? I didn't buy that idea. I was like, it is pain, like, no. And he was like, no, it would help you, like it will keep you active in a way, like your mind. It's going to take my mind off the entire process because I will be vlogging, I would be moving the cameras around and all that. So, and me knowing very well I'm vlogging too would give me a divided attention. And I was like, okay. So that's how come I started vlogging after all what I narrated. Yes, I set the camera and here you are seeing me in labor. He set a tune for the labor because we once said we will labor in praise, like God has been good. Like a word came, and whatever the word meant was exactly what I was going through. From conception to delivery, we knew God was with us from the beginning. I knew God was my strength and everything because he said it and he is doing it and he has done it. So we decided to praise in labor. I don't know how I was going to do that, but that is what we wanted to do. And my husband went to YouTube to get praises on. So whilst I was seated in the hall, there was a music in the background and we were just listening, and I was worshiping and praising God in my heart. Times that I was not in so much pain, I could stand and do 1 or 2 dances, then come back to my chair, and I think that was it for me. I'm sure you'll be wondering why this outfit. Like, honestly, because of the pain, I didn't want any tight clothing like on my skin. I didn't want to feel I was wearing something. Yes, and I can't go naked too, so I had to go in for Habit's outfit. So both the shirt and the shorts were Habit's outfit, and I felt comfortable, much comfortable in them than my maternity wears. And even with my hair, I didn't want a strand touching me. So I had to even secure the hair bonnet with that headband you are seeing. So that was my look for the day. My preferred look for the day. Yeah. Labor comes with its own things. That is it for me until we had to go to the hospital. So Happy called for my parents. Happy was available, and that was my great support system, and doing everything possible just so I get comfortable. At this point, he was serving me water, and I said no. Same way I said no to the breakfast. So I hadn't eaten, neither did I take any water, because all I wanted was to be out of this pain episode. And that was the only thing I was looking forward to. Even though I was hungry, but I wasn't having that energy to eat. Like, I wasn't craving for food and water was not on my mind at all. I think I was screaming, and he had to come back and be sure I was okay. It was terrifying for him, yeah. And at this point, I couldn't even get a chance to be in a moment for him. Like, it was all about me. And he did so well, I must say. I'm grateful to God for blessing me with a partner like this, and I'm thankful to him too as well for being the best husband I could ever wish or dream for. That is how it had been until delivery. Around 10:30 to 11, a midwife came in again to do the V, to see how far I was at that time. And fortunately, I was 3 cm, which means there was a progress. At that point, I was just thanking God, looking forward for this thing to end in praise. Please let me put this disclaimer here. When you are in labor, quickly go to the hospital so your midwife or your doctor can have you checked. My husband and I decided to labor in the house, and bear in mind, we are medical practitioners. We know what we are about. We have a fair knowledge about what we are going through, and we know what to do at every time. You could hear I mentioned midwives came in to do vaginal exams for me and check on me whilst I was staying in the house. So I was not just in the house waiting for something to happen before I moved to the hospital. I was being checked and being monitored as well. So please do well to visit the hospital as soon as you see any signs of labor. Thank you. At this point, Happy was still checking on me. You can see this was the atmosphere for me that day, and it was such a wonderful and powerful experience, I must say. We had to prepare to move to the hospital, yeah. And during that time, my parents were in. Happy too had to go back to the hospital to do 1 or 2 to sign for his leave, and so he can get the whole day to spend with me. We'll be leaving for the hospital in the early hours of the afternoon. Let me leave you to enjoy. I'll come back when you see me in the hospital. Welcome to the hospital, and Happy is now setting up, meeting us midway of our hospital event here. So as soon as we arrived at the hospital, I was quickly sent into the labor room. I was examined and they checked on baby as well using the cardiotocography to be sure baby is fine and I could go through this process of vaginal delivery. So all those assessments were done before Habi came in because he was downstairs doing my card registration. Well, you might not be seeing the health practitioners because I'll take them out of my video. That's unfortunate. It's a personal decision, even though they consented to, but I decided not to, probably because I personally don't feel comfortable when I'm being filmed or captured during medical procedures on my client. So I also don't want to put anyone in that situation. So as you can see, I was still laboring, I was still in pain, and Papi was around giving me the emotional support. The facility allows for birth companion, so Habi will be there through and through till delivery ends. So at this point, I was still in pain though, but I had the strong urge to poop. So I just told my hubby that I have the urge to poop, so he left to call in for the midwife. So we all know if you're in labor and you start having the strong urge to poop, then it means you are almost fully dilated. So the midwife will come in to check for my dilatation again to see how far or how fully dilated I am. After the VE, I knew I was close to delivery. Yeah, because I was just some few centimeters away from the 10 cm, and the urge to poop has become more intense. And the team was getting ready for delivery in few minutes. So we were just waiting for me to clock 10 cm, then delivery will begin. Unfortunately, I lost my files, and most importantly, the delivery video itself, it's gone. My apologies, but I have few clips. So baby is here, and we are grateful to God. God is indeed great. God is good. And my husband was really the happiest that day. He came out with the proof that God has done it and God is good. My parents and one of his friends were in waiting. We were then moved into our recovery room, and it's still a private room. So I had a sleep after the delivery. Yeah. So I'm giving you a room tour. That's around 7:30 to 8 p.m. Delivery happened late noon. Yeah. So right after, I was served some hot tea, which I took before sleeping. The window there, it's the nurse's station for monitoring. The whole place was nice, yeah, and cozy. I took my supper. Then after that, I couldn't sleep again. You can see it's still late in the evening, and your girl is still awake. That's my mom over there, fast asleep. But I wasn't sleeping. Yes, I was the happiest. That is it for me. Even in my extreme emotions, I don't sleep at all. Yet, so I was the happiest that day, and I was just thanking God. It was just gratitude and admiring this beautiful gift God blessed us with. We are entirely grateful to Him, forever grateful to Him. God is good, God is great, God is our everything, and we are thankful to Him. The next morning, we were being served with our breakfast, which we enjoyed. Yeah, and we were getting ready for discharge. Abby came in first thing in the morning, and we are here waiting for the necessary processes to be done before we leave for the house. That's our new father in town. And here I'm all ready and set with a 6-month-old belly. Here we are leaving for the house. Thanks for watching, and do well to come back for more. Bye bye.